tuning in to the online broadcast network, AFTERBUZZ TV. Over 20 million weekly downloads in over 150 countries, and your number one source for after-show entertainment. AFTERBUZZ TV, the destination for TV superfans, producing after-shows for over 300 of your favorite TV shows, interviewing celebrities and showrunners, and bringing you behind-the-scenes exclusives. All thanks to E! Entertainment's Maria Menounos, producer Kevin Undergaro, and internet leader Akamai. Now, let the buzz begin!
Let a bitch go to work. Goddamn. Let a bitch go to work.
By Joseline Hernandez herself.
Goddamn. Let a bad puta go to church.
Yeah.
Let a bad puta go to church.
Yes.
Because I'm trying to go to church.
She needs some church. She needs some Jesus in her life.
Joseline is bad as I don't know what. You know what's crazy? She got on the same outfit that she had on in the scene where he was talking about we moving back to Atlanta. They not slick.
They not slick.
Well,
They
that's
really
when-
not.
That is
But that's when they were filming.
Good eye.
She was filming that day, the music video.
Oh, so it all
Everybody
makes sense.
did not like this video.
How many 2,000 views?
How many views we have? Yeah, 2,000.
When did it drop?
Well, remember, so people just saw it for the first time here. I didn't hear about this. I was like excited about it. So
they should have. You know what would have been crazy? Well, anyway,
let's check the numbers in a
That's
week.
just funny because they should have premiered it after.
Wouldn't that have made sense?
Yeah.
They should have.
Especially this being the season finale and all, so it's not like they'll have another opportunity for it. Yeah.
But actually, they did market it in a way. They put in the little startup of the music video of them making the music video. If you guys were,
Well, we forgot to.
And you know what? Let me tell you guys, there's a lot of forms of.
I'm sorry. Before you get into it, welcome to the after show.
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
you guys kind of just caught us in between and everything, but you know where we are. It is the after show for Stevie J and Joseline Go to Hollywood season finale. So, guys, this is it.
What's
You know? But you know, we had a good time.
Yeah.
But it's not over yet because we have one episode left. I am your host, Jimmy V. I'm on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook at Be Your Own Dad. My beautiful co-host, ladies.
You guys can find me at Isis Velazquez and number 4.
Yeah.
And you guys can find me on Instagram and Twitter at your girl Trene.
So before I cut you off, I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm so sorry. No, it's okay. As you guys can see at the end of the show, we get to see a little bit of the music video and the song.
Right.
And let me tell you something. A lot of people.
We saw a little bit.
Just a little bit. I was paying attention. I actually like the beat and the song and the words too.
Of course, because you are Team Joseline all the way.
Exactly. But the irony of this is that last week or 2 weeks ago, she didn't go to church, and now she's making a music video and a song. You know.
You know what? I'm actually glad that you brought up last week because I'm having trouble trying to wrap my mind around this. So last week's episode was about Mimi and Eva, and they come to LA, and Stevie wanted to move them out here to be closer. Now in this episode, Stevie did a complete 180, and now he's moving back to Atlanta. So I was just confused. I don't know how you go. 1 week we're talking about staying in LA. Next week we're talking about getting out of LA.
I hate how he had the nerve to be like, let's go back to Atlanta. Right? But his lip like that was gonna really make a difference.
That was it, right?
Like that was gonna make a huge, like that was gonna change your mind. Like, all right, like he was doing a lot when he was proposing that.
Well, I think a few things might have changed. The fact that Joseline did get a callback now. So for this potential role, will we ever find out? We don't know.
Yeah.
And we don't know, and we don't know if there's going to be a second season.
We don't know if there's even.
There's
not going to be.
I'm
just
sorry.
seen them on the I just seen Joseline on the preview for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta.
Okay.
So they know what they was doing.
We know.
They knew what they was doing.
Back.
She's back.
She's back.
She was back.
She's getting paid.
And I think she's good on the original cast as far as Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, which is crazy because she was dogging Atlanta. I don't know if you guys picked up on it, but as Stevie was saying, we should move back to Atlanta. She's like country ass Atlanta, so it's like you're kind of shitting on where you sleep
Yeah,
whatever
well,
the case
that's
was.
the thing about when people come to LA, they get really Hollywood. So she was in, we're going to let her have her Hollywood moment. She was in her Hollywood moment. She was like, Atlanta, bitch. A
Country
bitch,
ass
a
over
bitch
there,
ain't
yeah.
going back to Atlanta.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be in LA. I'm trying to be a movie star. I'm trying to be a singer. And that's, it's crazy because like LA really enables people to think like that, to think that they can only get their stardom and their success here. I'm pretty sure you could get your success anywhere.
But
honestly,
I think she's done a little. I understand why she is so excited and wanting to stay in LA, because all the things that she has proposed herself to do in LA, she kind of has accomplished them.
She can do it.
Yeah, and she wanted to do the festival and sing and perform. She put it on her own together. She said, she didn't think she had to audition, but she's like, you know what, I'm going to audition, I'm going to blow them away. So the goals that she has set for herself, they're manifesting. So I think that's why she has a lot of confidence that LA may be the place for me to continue growing.
Well, Joseline can't limit herself. She can actually fly back and forth from Atlanta to LA,
which people do all the time.
Yeah, she might as well do that. Get that cash, get that check.
Does she still do the stripper thing? Because she was in this.
She was at the strip club. They was at an Ace of Diamonds.
Which I went there recently. It's not
all that.
No, I was disappointed.
You weren't happy with it because it be cracking sometimes.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah.
Do tell.
Yeah, it really be like cracking. Like one time I went and it was like a lot of fun.
Oh, okay.
A lot of fun.
I don't know if they were just acting bougie or something. I don't know. Have you ever gone?
Not to that one.
Okay, but you...
Yeah, I've gone, especially when I lived in Miami.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which they do have King of Diamonds over there, which I need to go to.
You was at the real strip club.
You know what? They actually brought up a great idea when they were speaking about how they went to the strip club. Joseline said, it feels like we are dating again.
Yes, that was nice.
Yes, I heard Tisha Campbell, for example, if you guys don't know who she is, she was
Martin.
Gina off of Martin. But she says the spark that keeps her relationship alive, which she's been married over 10 plus years or so, is they're at a stage where it feels like they're dating again. They started all over and they're starting to get to know each other. What do you guys think of that?
I mean, that's important. You never should stop trying to like impress your partner. Or you never should stop trying to put effort in. It don't matter if you guys have each other, because you can get comfortable and then
you can get too comfortable.
It would just be like the same thing and then the person is not going to be happy. So, you do got to switch it up sometimes, and you do have to remind your partner, like, this is why you fell in love with me. Like,
Agreed.
Let's not get boring. Let's, spice it up. Let's, keep this thing fresh and new all the time.
Would you go to the strip club with your partner?
I've been to the strip club with my boyfriend.
Oh, okay. Cool.
And it was funny because if it was like a different type of strip club, then I'm sure we would have had fun.
Got you.
Strip clubs are fun when you got a lot of money to throw that ass.
Yes, throw that ass in a circle. Go on ahead.
The last time I went to a strip club, I think it was 3 years ago. I had two of my friends. I was hanging out with them yesterday. They took me to a strip club for my birthday, and it wasn't the same feeling for when I used to go in Miami like years ago. When I was younger, I was more pumped and excited about it.
Okay.
When I went there 3 years later, like 3 years ago, it felt like, God, these girls are really young. What are they doing here? I don't know. It's
the
switched.
Mother.
Yes, like it's switched.
Cover up.
No, and then they were like, yeah, let's get you a lap dance. And I was like, no, I just don't feel comfortable. These are young girls. Before, I was really enjoying it. But now, I don't know. I guess your mentality changes. Things change. I don't think anything's wrong. I think with them. I think men should go there and have fun and even parties or bachelorette's party. But me personally, just doesn't feel I don't feel the fun anymore.
So you wouldn't bring your partner to the strip club?
I'll just tell him, go with your boys. Like,
what?
Yeah, because if I'm not enjoying it, I'm sure the guy's gonna enjoy it. So just go. It's not.
Wow, that's good.
I have nothing against it. I wouldn't mind going, but it's been 3 years since I went, and I didn't feel comfortable anymore. I felt sad.
Okay. What'd you think of the whole idea of dating again, starting all over again?
For them, it's really nice, and I think it's been happening because they haven't been living together and things like that. So you can start dating, whatever, but at the end of the day, we all know what kind of man Stevie is. So.
And what kind of man is Stevie?
Listen, I'm just saying. What is that saying that a leopard doesn't change its
spots?
Its spots. It's like, you're going to get heated and then he's going to start again verbally abusing her. Or, it's like, it's just this cycle. So it doesn't matter how now it feels like dating. Yes, it feels like dating and exciting. But at the end of the day, it's going to be the same thing over and over because, I don't know, we know how Stevie is. And Joseline, too. She's a hothead.
Well, yeah, it'll be interesting to see their relationship dynamic on Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah.
See if they back to their... Because, I think Stevie J, when he was like, I need to leave L.A. and I need to, like, get back to the family. Like, maybe Stevie J knows that he can't be in L.A. because it'll bring back addiction for him. L.A. is, like, really, like, fast life. Like, he probably is in the studio...
No, I think he just wants to come back because of his daughters.
Well, yeah, but he...
Well, they made a good point that taxes-wise, as far as filming this thing, which is why they choose Atlanta over Los Angeles. And I'm not a executive. I'm not a upper person, but that would make sense budget-wise. So that's why he chooses to film it over in the ATL. Is he gonna stay there? That's the question.
I think he would. And if you guys hear him at the end talking to Faith Evan, she says, you already know what you did, kind of in the words, and to my understanding, she was saying, you already know what you did with your older kids, so you learn from that, so now you know you're going to do the right thing with this other kid that you don't want to miss out on seeing her growing up. So it's not just a business move for tax, whatever. I think it's also him wanting to really grow with his daughter.
Yeah, because he really did chase the money back then. There was like this throwback photo of him, Biggie, and Diddy. And you wouldn't really recognize that it was Stevie J, but Stevie J had these glasses on and he just looked like he was just...
I mean, Stevie J used to get it in back in the day, as we spoke about on a few shows back, so...
I had no idea surprised. He was the man like that. But I love how they brought that. They brought back like the flashbacks of like, we're gonna get that to that though.
Exactly. That was interesting. Exactly. I was a huge fan of. This was maybe the only episode Stevie and Joseline were on the same page. Mm-hmm. Like no argument throughout the whole episode. Like about time, right?
Did you see in the beginning that it was her wiping his sweat?
I know, right? Like, with the whole,
and I thought that was cute. I was like, he always does that. So now she kind of like did that for him.
Her confidence is definitely on a high, time low. I mean, on a high, it's really good that she's out. She's like really just like, she's been doing positive things. Like,
it's just a shame we had to wait until the season finale to finally see them actually work together. It feels like they've been fighting the whole season.
Yeah.
She calmed down a lot. For sure.
Might have been that audition, I guess. Grounded her. But you were saying earlier that we were going to speak about.
What, the audition?
Yeah, no, she, there was a lot of flashbacks within the show because Mimi
popped out of nowhere.
Popped up out of nowhere.
And I loved how Stevie say, I didn't tell her nothing. I didn't. And then when they go on the one-on-one, he's like, I might have told her a little something. So it's like he's still lying, even though he said, I'm going to stop lying.
He just wanted to, make peace.
Yeah.
Make peace.
And then grab ass.
One of the things that he says,
Stevie.
and this is gonna lead to my game. There's one of the things that he says is that two things that you should not put together in a room is your baby mama
and your mama
and your wife.
Your wife.
I said your mama.
Okay. So this is gonna be our game. I'm gonna ask you guys and our viewers.
Okay.
Hashtag two things that shouldn't be in the same room together. So think about it.
And I'll let you know.
And you'll let me know. All right?
Yeah, because I got to think about this, actually.
Our viewers, too, please hashtag let us know two things that should not be in the same room. And let us know. A lot of our viewers, I was reading the comments, and somebody says that Joseline was delusional.
Oh, I was just gonna.
I'm just saying, does that? I must be delusional too because I'm Teen Joseline. I'm just saying, we've been getting some comments that I'm like, it's okay, guys. Like, she just has high self-esteem.
Right. Which shout out everybody who did comment. We always do appreciate that. Continue the conversation. Comment on this video as well. We all do know that you are Team Joseline, of course, and
just she. Yeah.
Do you think she's delusional?
No, absolutely
no.
I think she's a very smart woman.
I think she has matured so much because she was telling Mimi you should be able to bring Eva to the park and then just you be with your kid or whatever at the park. I thought that was really mature of her because she pretty much in the past they showed her
yelling at each
other, throwing drinks. They both threw a drink in Stevie's face.
It
Poor
was
Stevie.
not his day.
He's like, he was blind 2 times. But I thought that was pretty huge for her.
That is big, especially getting your baby. I don't have any kids, but getting your baby mama and wife on the same page and being able to be in the same room. That's good.
Yeah. Well, I told you they had a threesome, so
they did that once. Yeah, they did talk about that.
They did.
Nasty.
So it's just a matter of time.
Mimi was like, me and Stevie haven't thought about being involved like that for years. I think that was bullshit.
I know, and then Joseline's like, we were, when we had our threesome. That's what was going in her head, I swear.
I'm sure, yeah. So you can't fool us. We know. Now, this whole episode was the finale. So, what'd you guys think of the whole thing? I mean, because this was pretty much it. I mean, they covered everything with the family. They're gonna split up. We get that. Stevie wants to be back in ATL for good. Did we learn anything this season?
I'll be honest, this whole show was a disappointment to me. As much as I love and I'm Team Joseline.
Yeah, I'm so surprised she just said that, but okay. Yeah.
No, I'm saying the show as in, not Joseline.
Of course not. Of course not
hit.
Joseline.
Joseline, you're the hit. What I'm disappointed is there wasn't enough what they showed. It just wasn't, it was boring.
Thank you.
There wasn't any what's going to happen? Oh my God. It was boring. I don't know if because family was involved, they didn't want to make this show too, they didn't want to create any issues or problems, but it was boring. The kids, Mom, I'm sorry. I think you guys could have had even a better turnout if you guys would have brought Joseline's family. I really do think that would have spiced things up. That would have been even greater if maybe if we have a second season.
Yeah.
Now Joseline's family comes in and they meet Stevie's kids and her family, and you kind of could see the eclectic just side of both of them interacting.
I thought it was so creepy at the end of the show where Joseline's doing her music video and Stevie J's just kind of sitting in the chair I got her.
My plan is coming together.
He does sit like that.
I got her.
He does
I don't
sit
know
like
where
that.
our marriage or anything is gonna go,
but do you see how
y'all gonna find you? It was very weird and very
manipulative.
Exactly.
That's the thing that this is why I say, well, Stevie, he's manipulative. That's what he does. He throws her a bone just to kind of reel her in. That he said it. Well, let me do this music video because I gotta break her to her that we're gonna go back to Atlanta. That's what he does. Yeah. He sees you going away, floating away, and he sees you floating away, and then he just throws you a life vest and then reels you back in. It's
So we pretty much got to see that he wanted to get what he wanted, so he did what he needs to do. You didn't think that was genuine? His whole him having her for dinner, him, kissing up to her. You don't think that was genuine at all?
You got to end the show on a good note, so that's what.
That's why, yeah.
That's business.
I know earlier you kept mentioning that you feel like Joseline is good to venture out on her own. Do you think she's still good?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I believe in her. I think she could have the popularity and the impact. You guys remember Tiffany Pollard?
I remember her.
Yeah, Tiffany Pollard, I Love New York.
Yeah,
She's back.
New York. Yeah, on the next 15.
Yeah, and if you guys watch the next 15, Catch me on Wednesdays.
You're on that panel?
On the after show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so freaking come and watch me. Watch my panelists. I mean, my co-hosts as well. We got Khalil Boo Boo gonna be on there. We got
Shout out
DJ
to Khalil.
Jesse J. It's gonna be
That's a huge
ratchet
one there,
as
yeah.
fuck. So you guys better, y'all better come and watch it.
Good that you're mentioning Tiffany Pollard. You should bring her for that
Miss
show.
New York.
Miss New York. But I gotta say, she has that potential. Like I look at Joseline and I'm like, I would like to see the popularity that Tiffany Pollard had come from Joseline. And I think if you market yourself well and you continue to, if you have a good team behind you, all the negative stuff that people see or think of Joseline can be, put under the rug, because that's how America is. America's very forgiving. You can do a lot of bad things, but with time, people forget. I mean, they forgive. They don't forget.
Yeah.
But they're not as harsh. I mean, think about Clinton and,
Chris Brown.
Then, yeah,
exactly.
Especially in this world of entertainment, there's no such thing as bad publicity. So what we often see is all these people do all these negative things just to get their name out there, and then 2-3 years down the road, oh, that was a phase, but now I'm gonna use what I gained off that to do exactly what I want to do. So I can understand that there.
Well, maybe Joseline is gonna learn, because she did say at the end, like, I have to see if maybe this marriage, this thing with Stevie J is gonna be right for me, or maybe I'm gonna have to be on my own. She did say that, so I think like she's gonna eventually probably learn. The light bulb is gonna probably go off in her head, and she's gonna be like, the only way that I'm gonna be like popping is if I do this on my own. Because you already did kind of see on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta that she kind of was like getting her own producers, and that was making Stevie J mad. And she was out here kind of
learning,
doing her own thing, going to the acting classes.
I think it's for the show, but yep, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. She doesn't need Stevie J to be like popping like that. I mean,
right.
Quick question, musically, you guys have heard her playing reggaeton. Mm-hmm. What other type of genre music do you guys think Joseline should be singing or dancing to?
Reggaeton.
Just reggaeton?
Reggaeton. Stick in your lane, boo boo.
Stick in your lane. That's it, reggaeton? You don't see her maybe like doing a little cameo with like a hip hop artist, like, no?
Can't see it. Sorry.
No?
Nope. Maybe in her dreams. Hey, anybody can dream.
Joseline, you don't see anything, any type of music genre or something?
John, maybe like rap, but at the end of the day, off the top of my head, no, I can't think of anyone she could do a song with.
You sound like you have an answer. What do you think?
Guys, it's just I see in her, and with her voice and with her body and her charisma, she should do some cumbia. I don't know if you guys know cumbia.
Educate us. What's that?
Cumbia. It comes from Colombia.
Okay.
I got, what, maybe next, if we do have an after show. It's another type of like Latino music.
Okay.
But it's more like have you heard like Mexican music?
Like Selena.
Kind of like, cumbia. But cumbia, like Seluna's cumbia type of thing.
Okay.
But hopefully she's not singing too much. She's just, maybe rapping a little bit. Mix the rapping with the cumbia. Like
I think if she wants to get into the rapping lane, she has to continue working on her pronunciation, making sure she can say all the words right. Because a major key with rapping, we have to understand what you are saying.
Nowadays, no. Young Thug can't barely understand what he's saying. So that ain't even true. She can get into some trap music for sure. Like,
and there's only like now rap songs, you only say like 3 or 4 words and you just repeat it over and over. Like,
Bone like Munch Man is right. Sure.
And then there's no singing, like la 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 la. That's what she does. Na na na. So you don't need much.
Well, guys, have you ever been curious about a celebrity boyfriend's midlife crisis?
Sometimes.
Do you enjoy hearing stories about behind the scenes of Hollywood? Amused by old TV and movie references?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Then you'll love The Tomorrow Show with Kevin Undergaro. Join AfterBuzz creator and Maria Menouno's fiance, of course, Kevin, along with AfterBuzzer co-host Roxy Stryer, Ashley Daniels, and others for all the insanity. Watch live Monday and Thursday nights, 7 to 9 p.m. Pacific time, and on thetomorrowshow.com. Or subscribe and download free on iTunes. Go to thetomorrowshow.com for more information. That show is going to be good, I'm telling you.
It is. I've heard great things about it.
So, since we can't do predictions, where do we leave? Did they really go to Hollywood? Did Stevie J and Joseline really do anything in Hollywood? Or they just went around arguing the whole time and they had a camera person there?
I mean, you know, they did the acting part. Yeah, that's Hollywood, but I didn't see them on no red carpets. I didn't see them at any award shows. I didn't see them doing anything like mansion parties in Hollywood. I mean, we did see the swimming pool party, but it just wasn't, it didn't scream Hollywood to me. We did see the LA people come out, so I guess, but I would have loved to see more of like the glitz and glam of Hollywood.
So there is no season 2?
Nah.
I don't know. I just want another show with Joseline.
Well, luckily there's Love and Hip Hop, okay? Let me put you onto that, okay?
I want to get
Atlanta.
I want to get her away from she can
shine over there.
Well, after she shines in Atlanta and takes everybody's shine, she could do her own. They could give her another show, so another spin.
Or she could start her own YouTube channel.
She could
and be her own star. No, right? I mean, that's the world that we live in now. You know.
I think she should go into the sex toy ventures.
Should be good.
I think that would be good.
Just because her body, and she's always open to, you know, expressing however she feels. That might be good for her. She could
definitely do that. But your question from earlier about the 2 things you shouldn't have in a relationship.
Oh yes, the game.
The game.
Side chick and your current chick.
Damn.
Run.
Damn.
Run for the other door.
If you guys didn't hear Trene, she said your side chick and your main chick in the same room. That's not. Oh, that's
that has
scary.
happened.
2 things.
That has happened.
That's scary.
They like, boy.
I'm freezing up.
Oh, that's the worst.
Yeah, that is awkward. I'm sorry, I'm having flashbacks.
Want to share?
No.
Because
I think it happened this weekend.
You're like,
and they know.
Deleted your number.
And they know. Okay. What were 2 things that
right now, you should not have a Latino and Donald Trump in the same room.
Ooh,
shouldn't. You just shouldn't. It's not
bad.
It's not for people getting hurt, incarcerated, a lot of issues.
That's good. Wow. Yeah. Okay. I'll say Drake and Meek Mill in the same room. You still can't. There's still too much tension. There's still all that stuff going on. So, yeah. But guys, that is it for Stevie J and Joseline Go to Hollywood. Of course, thank you guys for tuning in every week. We appreciate the love. We appreciate you. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be here. So just continue the conversation. Always comment your thoughts. Follow us all on social media. I'll be glad to follow you back. My handle's at Be Your Own Dad, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Also have a blog that I do update daily, so stay up to date. BeYourOwnDad.blogspot.com. Quick plug. What you got?
And you guys can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at Isis Velazquez and the number 4.
And you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at your girl Trene. And remember, Wednesdays at 11 p.m. The next 15 is going down. Watch us.
Thursdays at 7, I do MTV's Catfish. That's always good. Are you doing any other shows?
Recovery Road on Mondays at 8 p.m., guys.
All right, guys. Once again, thank you again.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later!
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.